Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise. We had our bye week here in week number 9 before taking on the New York Jets in week number 10. Now, I know we've had a lot of blowouts this year, a lot of really non-competitive games, and sometimes that does get a little stale, gets a little boring, trust me, I know. But the thing is our team is a 91 rated team. We're so much better than everybody else. Really, that one loss to the Dolphins was probably a fluke. I mean, we threw the 4 interceptions with Sampson, but other than that, our team is just so good. Offensively, how do you stop us? Defensively, we're outstanding, number 1 in the league. I mean, in reality, we've built this team to be an absolute monster. Now, that doesn't always last in the NFL, and we're going to have to re-sign a bunch of guys this really coming up off season, including Max Crosby with a huge contract for sure, which is going to take up a lot of cap space. So there's no guarantee really even after this year that we'll still be competitive, on no doubt about it, but Max Sampson contract's going to be coming up, and the way he is playing at an MVP level, I mean, that's going to take up a lot of cap space. So really, I would say this is the year. This is the year we got to get the Super Bowl done, because next year or even the year after, good luck. I mean, our cap space is going to diminish. We're just not going to probably have the depth. We're going to have to really, really rely on the draft, which in that case too, which we've hit on. We've hit on so many draft picks. So, maybe this year won't be the most competitive year, and who knows, come playoff time, you just never know. You could have an absolute dominant team, go back to the Patriots looking for an undefeated season, they get into the Super Bowl, and man, they lose to the Giants. So you just never know how things are going to turn out, but we got to get the Super Bowl this year, that is for sure. So we're going to take on this Jets team. Randy Ward, not bad, solid season, and they bring on Saquon Barkley in the offseason. So Barkley, obviously a free agent. We thought about bringing him on, but I had Jalen Jenkins and a rookie running back in mind, and Barkley's more that guy that you want to have the majority of the carries. So didn't have to move at all. Just goes right over to the AFC, pretty much New York team. Good to go with the Jets. Garrett Wilson, Noah Fant, McCole Hardman, Romeo Doubs coming over. And this team is, I would say, a solid team. Defensively, they can definitely do some things. Trent Warner, I believe, is an X factor. Draft pick last year out of Stanford. He is. You match him with Patrick Queen. Some great linebackers out there. The secondary, you already know they got Sauce Gardner. And in the pass rush, they're usually very good up front with Quinn and Williams. So it's a solid defense. It's a solid offense. So this team is a playoff team. There's no doubt about it. This Jets team is a playoff team. Maybe just one of those teams where they're kind of like maybe one more guy away from really being a top contender in the AFC. That's what I would say. Or if Ward takes a tremendous jump after this year, definitely 100%, this is a team that can easily compete for the AFC, no doubt about it. I mean, playing a tough division with Miami and Buffalo, it's never easy, but they are 6-3. They're right there. This is a huge game for them to really put a statement that, hey, we're here, and we're not a year away. We're here right now. As for us, obviously, chance for Carlos Hurts to get up to a superstar dev. That's going to be a little bit tough. It usually is with the secondary guys. And then Jalen Jenkins, if you just saw there, we now know his dev trait is a superstar. So that is awesome to see. Hey, the way he is going, the year he is having, he's right now number 2 in the league in rushing yards. He's definitely going to have probably a rookie of the year, I would say, consideration as long as he stays healthy. I think he's going to go up to X Factor next year. More than likely. If he wins Rookie of the Year, he's right there in yards, top 3. I mean, the way he's going, he could lead the league in yards. He's definitely going to just roll up to X Factor, and he's going to be the main back going into next year. So that is a real possibility for Jalen Jenkins. Like I said, this running back class was just unbelievable. I'll have to take a look at that near the end of the year. Take a look where everybody was, dev-wise, or how they turned out. But man, what a class this has been, and Jenkins has been really unbelievable, now taking over the starting spot, but still splitting carries with Derrick Henry, as we'll have to take on a big running back here in Saquon Barkley. 105, 2 touchdowns last week. This is probably a huge game, like I said, for the Jets to kind of get themselves on the map. Hey, we're for real. I know our record says 6-3, but we're ready to take down the big teams. We're the number 1 team right now in the NFL. So we are the test as we come into New York. This really, really not very good field, tell you that much. Hopefully we come out of here healthy, come out of here with a win. Monday Night Football, and let's get this underway. Week 10, we're all fresh after the bye. Here we go. We are underway here in East Rutherford, And that's going to be out of the end zone. So they'll start at the 25-yard line as here comes Randy Ward. Looks like the Jets maybe finally have their quarterback. They can hope. 1st and 10 now from the 25, and they're going to go right to Saquon Barkley. Cuts it up the field. Nice cut back. He'll be taken down there by Jacobson, but picks up 9 yards. And I know, go back to year number 1. That game we played against the Giants. What was it, like a 4th and... I don't remember what it was. It was a 4th down play as Barkley is a little bit shaken up. With like 30 seconds left in the game, they go for it. They run and draw to Saquon Barkley, and he runs it in for a touchdown. Absolutely devastating loss. I can still picture it now. So, well, now Barkley's out. We'll see if he returns. But, man, I mean, seeing Saquon Barkley sometimes as he is back from injury kind of gives you nightmares. 2nd and 8, Ward rolling out. Not sure where he is going, but he's just going to throw that one away before Max Crosby gets a hit on him. And brings up a 3rd down and 8. Ward to throw. And he's going to run out of time. That's actually Uche there for the sack. Parsons with the initial pressure for him to roll out. Uche cleans it up. That's going to be a sack. And that's going to be a punt for this Jets team. You see Parsons right up the middle, and he has been playing very well as of late. He's really shined. You know, no more Jonathan Allen. He has really stepped up, and that is awesome to see. As here comes Max Sampson in this Raiders offense. Over 2,000 yards now, 19 touchdowns, 8 picks, maybe a little bit too high. We've had some problems with some turnovers, but, man, he is putting the ball in the end zone for sure and making some big-time plays as Jalen Jenkins with the run gets close to a first. 3rd down and 1 now. Go back to Jenkins. Has a little lane, and he's got enough for a 1st down. Nice job there as just getting right before. He looked wide open. Linebacker just made a really nice play getting through there, but we'll still have enough for the first. 1st and 10. Sampson, look out! Pressure there. Really good coverage down the field as Alex Highsmith there with the sack. Former Pittsburgh Steeler now here with this Jets team. 2nd and 15. Sampson firing. Caught. Jalen Waddle close to a 1st down. And this will bring up 3rd and inches. And obviously, you know where we like to go here on 3rd and short. Even though we went Jenkins earlier, we're going with Derrick Henry, the king, and he's going to get through easily for the 1st down. So we'll take that with Henry. I mean, I definitely like getting both of these guys obviously involved. As underneath now to Jalen Jenkins. He's got enough for a 1st. Now, that's something right there I would say we got to get Jenkins more involved with is the receiving game. I mean, like I said, I think I said last week, it's definitely a big thing because his open field ability is fantastic. So, any way we can get him in the open field, that's perfect. As we step up in the pocket, we find Amari Cooper getting a really nice block. Cooper is going to keep going. He's all the way down to the 11 and a 1st down. Love to get Cooper involved. Same thing with him. A little bit more involved with Cooper. He's had really, I say, a down year. Obviously, that has to do with Jalen Waddle as well as that's Highsmith again making a really nice play. But Cooper, even though he's up there in age, he's still got plenty of talent, as you just saw in that reception. 3rd and 12. Sampson looking, and that's going to fall incomplete. A little bit of miscommunication, a little timing off there. Looking for Joseph Good, back from injury finally. Falls incomplete. So we'll have to settle for a field goal attempt here. Daniel Carlson. And the kick is up. It is good. 3-0 lead here. 3 minutes left in this 1st quarter. So 1st and 10 here for this Jets offense. Starts at the 25-yard line and up the middle. Carlos Hurts. That's not technically a tackle for loss. But they may count it as a tackle for loss. Maybe like a half-yard loss. It's still a 3rd and 10, a 10-yard situation. But I think that counts for a tackle for loss. Definitely did look it up. It did count for a tackle for loss. So there you go. We just need one more tackle for loss to get superstar dev with Carlos Hurts. Now holding them under 150 pass yards. I don't think that's really going to happen. Man, all we need is a tackle for loss. That is awesome to get early on as Sampson rolls out. And you know what? Probably should have kept going. Didn't expect the blocks to line up perfectly there. And instead of a 1st, it's a 3rd down and 2. And we're going to hand this off to Jenkins. Gets a really nice block. Jenkins has got room. He's got a 1st down. And that'll pretty much bring us to the end of the 1st quarter as we head into Jets territory here to start off this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 49. Actually, not yet in the Jets territory. Sampson underneath. Caught. Amari Cooper's got it. Cooper's got himself a 1st down. So far, a couple nice catches for Coop. Getting him involved here. Now 1st and 10. Play action. Sampson looking. Highsmith is going to trip up Sampson for his 2nd sack. Man, Highsmith has been all over the place in this game. 2 sacks now. Tackle for loss. And a 2nd and 14 underneath the Michael Mayer for the grab. Mayer breaking off 1 tackle very close to the 1st. So nice completion there, making this a 3rd down and 1. No tush push here. This is all Derrick Henry up the middle and a 1st down. It's going to be interesting to see if they ban that play. You know, if they ban the play, I don't know what anybody's feelings on it. To me, as long as the defenders are allowed to push, which they are not allowed to, is Jalen Jenkins with the run down to the 2-yard line. Obviously, the rule, you know, with special teams, you're not allowed to push defenders, you know, injury concerns and safety rules, as Jenkins in for the touchdown. So that was a quick down the field score. Jalen Jenkins in for the touchdown, and we're going to extend this lead up to 10-0. But for me, if defenders can get behind defensive linemen, push forward, not make that illegal, and then I'm fine with the play standing. But as is, it's kind of just like allowing offensive guys to push. And I know one team is one that does it better than any other. I understand that. But I always just want to, kind of a fair playing field. And it always tends towards the offense, obviously, with the stupid illegal contact penalty. I just absolutely loathe, and I loathe the, automatic 1st downs on a holding. That's a 5-yard penalty when it's a 3rd and 18. Don't get me started on that. People talk about, the rule of the fumble out of the end zone for a touchback. A lot of people don't like it. I don't like automatic 1st downs for defensive penalties that are like 5-yard varieties. Get that out of the game. It's stupid. Get it out of here. Don't like it. That's a little rant for me. I do not like those calls. They should be 5 yards, redo the down. You don't need to have it. Dislocated shoulder there for Colton Miller, so he'll miss the rest of the game. That'll hurt our offensive line as the Jets defense gets a stop. So they get a stop. Still just a 10-0 game here, but the way our defense is playing, it's not easy to score points. They got to get Garrett Wilson involved. 3rd and 8. Ward to throw. Setting up a screen to Barkley, and that's going nowhere. And you know what? I was hoping he was going to catch it because I think Carlos Ertz would have got the tackle for loss and we would have got the dev upgrade, but does not work. Quick 3 and out. Here comes the offense again as we set up a screen, getting some really good blocks to the outside. One there for Waddle. That's going to spring Cooper loose, and he's up to the 45, and he is having the best game he has had probably in the last 3 weeks. Cooper definitely happy here. Down to the 45-yard line. Sampson. Pressure up the middle, sack, Quinnen, Williams, and company. I think John Franklin Myers or maybe DJ Reader was right there as well. Loss of 5 and a 2nd and 15. Oh, man, have a man open down the field for a second there, but Sampson's just going to take it himself. It's this close to a 3rd and 2. Still could run it here, but we're going to throw. Sampson, oh, man, Quinnen, Williams. We're going to find Joseph Good. He's got it. They had a linebacker on in coverage. Good luck with that. But, man, if you saw Quinnen Williams, he just destroyed the guard. It wasn't even funny. He got through there quickly. Glad there was a guy open because we would have been dead to rights for sure. 1st and 10. Going up top. Wide open. Waddle has got it. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. This guy just creates separation. And I haven't had that many guys open in this whole entire franchise, but this guy, we've had just wide open touchdowns. I mean, that's not even close. There's nobody within, 6-7 yards of him. And in the NFL, I mean, wide open's considered to be like 2 yards. I mean, that's just crazy. Waddle, touchdown, 17-0 lead. And this is probably the most important drive of the game for the Jets offense. They need points. As Tyreek Patterson lays out the receiver, ball comes loose, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ward's going to take this one himself, slides down. Just short of the 1st down, a 3rd down and 1. But yeah, they need points here badly before half. Ward to throw. Underneath, there is a flag on the play. Cole Hardman just got absolutely laid out there by Luke Burke. And it is going to be a roughing the passer. So add 15 to that. So that'll put the Jets in some really good territory now, up to the 47-yard line here in Raider territory. So 1st and 10, 3 minutes left. Swing it out to Barkley. But Amari Burney is all over it. I'll tell you what, if Ward sees the guy over the middle, that is open. But he's instead Swings it out to Barkley, hoping he makes a play. Loss of 3, and now a 3rd down. Ward to throw. Underneath, that's going to be caught. Garrett Wilson. That's what you got to do. You got to get your top guys involved. 2nd down and 3. Outside, there's Wilson again. Nice job not taking a hit there either, but has another 1st down. So the Jets in field goal range, looking for that touchdown here. Still plenty of time, 50 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Can our defense get a stop? Ward's going to take it himself. Makes one move, Crosby there, but there is another flag on the play. And this one's going to be a holding call. So take back that scramble there. Hardman, the guilty party, knocks him back now to the 19-yard line. And a 2nd down and 8s are going to go empty. And they're going to run with Ward, and that's not going to work at all. Loss of 2. 3rd down and 10. Looking. Going to take it himself again. He's brought down there by Merrick. They'll call a timeout. And actually, it's going to be an injury timeout. And a 4th down and 3. And they are going to go for it. Interesting decision here. Not taking the 3. Going for it. 4th and 3. Over the middle. Has a man open. Noah Fant's got the grab. 1st down. They're going to hurry it up. Keep that last time out. This is really aggressive play by this Jets team. 10 seconds. Rolling to the outside. Caught by Barkley out of bounds. And I think right now you just got to kick that field goal with 6 seconds left. And that's exactly what they're doing. I can't believe they went for it on 4th and 3. That is very aggressive. Kick is up. It is good. And that gets points for this Jets team. Much needed. They needed a little bit of confidence rolling into halftime. And they do. 17-3 is going to be your score. We've really shut down Barkley. They haven't really done too much offensively. And really that last drive was just Ward running the ball. So I think we're fine at the moment. Let's take a look around the league. The Ravens destroyed the Browns 30-13. And right now, the way it's looking, see, the Chargers did beat the Broncos, so they end their little losing streak. But I don't know. I think that is the team. We saw them in week 1. We, saw them last year in the AFC Championship game. Week 1, had that rematch. Didn't start off very well, but hey, we ended up beating them down really. But I think that is like right now the class of the AFC. It's the Ravens and the Raiders. I think we're on a collision course to see Baltimore again in the AFC Championship game. I'm not sure who could be in our way right now. There's a team next week, I think Buffalo could be interesting to see. And maybe the Chargers, but I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Over the middle on 3rd and 7. We'll find Joseph Good for the catch and a 1st down. Still plenty of time left in the season, obviously. So you can't be kind of really talking about this stuff right now. But I'm just saying, as that's down the field, Amari Cooper wide open. He's down to the 10-yard line just like that. But yeah, things keep rolling this way. I think that's going to be the course we're going. It's going to be us against the Ravens. I'm thinking so, as we had Michael Mayer open for probably a touchdown. Just did not see him in time, as Highsmith with another sack. 3rd of the game for him. And a 3rd and 16. And Joseph Good has got it for the touchdown. How do you have him that wide open? I know it's a corner kind of out route, deep out route, and the corner just got destroyed. Joseph Good, excellent route running, and then getting 2 feet inbounds. Does he? Yeah, he drags it. He's got it. 1, 2. Fantastic play by Joseph Good. Touchdown to start off this second half. 24-3 is your score. This offense, man. It's so many weapons. So many guys. It's just tough to stop. It really is. 3rd down and 7 for this Jets offense. Looking down the field. Has a man. He's got Noah Fant for the grab and a 1st down. I mean, in every play, every 1st down against our defense is not easy as well. I mean, the secondary is unreal. We're really good at the linebacker position. And up front, as you see from pressure from Crosby, maybe the best pass rusher in football. And then Uche, Owe, Wilson, Parsons. We just have so many guys up front. And you're not really going to run the ball very much against us either. As Ward rolling out, looking down the field. This is a dangerous throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Could have been picked easily. But Sims just knocks it away. 4th down, Jets punt. Now we have a chance here. As that's not good. Quinton Williams gets through for the sack. So they've had some little troubles there up front. I was going to say, this is a real chance to almost put this game away, as we're going to find Jalen Jenkins in a tough grab right over the middle. Linebacker right there, but he hangs on to it. Makes this a 3rd and medium here. Sampson over the middle. Quick to Waddle. He's got it. First down. But yeah, this is the chance. Really put this game away here. Waste this clock. Maybe get it close to the 4th quarter. Go up 31-3. Yeah, that would probably be ball game. As that is a tough throw. Broken up. Incomplete. But you know what? Give credit to the Jets defense. Gets a stop. Still just, it's a 3-possession game, but still keeps you alive. The offense has got to get something going here. As Barkley, surprised he cut that up. He had some room to the outside. Doesn't get much there. Now 3rd and 8. Ward to throw. Looking. Look out. And he just throws it away. Good decision there, because that had a safety, maybe a sack, fumble, touchdown written all over it. But Jets again have to punt. And now we got some great field position here. 2nd and 7. Oh, that's a perfect throw. Perfect throw there to Kohler. Down the field to the 15-yard line. Great play. Great protection. Yeah, that throw is just dead on the money. Good luck with that. So we're down to the 9-yard line and a 2nd and 4. Cutting up. Jenkins will have enough for the first. We'll let this, I think, roll to the end of the quarter. Get into the 4th quarter here with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Hand to Jenkins. Got some room. He's in for the touchdown. His 2nd of the game. And put this up to a 31-3 ball game. So right now, it's looking like we have another blowout on our hands. Like I said earlier, it's tough. Right now, the settings, if anybody's out there wondering, it is all Madden. It's right now, I'm kind of just using almost exactly Mat 10 sliders. I did have pass accuracy down a little bit, because I felt like passing, even quarterbacks you were facing that probably shouldn't be tearing you up were making just crazy completions, so I would turn it down a little bit. But I've found since the last update with this game, not too much. Oh, Carlos Hurts. Oh, that was it right there. He misses the sack, which would have been the 2nd tackle for loss in the upgrade. Man. Just missed it. But yeah, I'm pretty much rolling with Mat 10 sliders right now. I mean, that's what I'm rolling with, so maybe I need to make a few adjustments, but it's so tough, because even if you want to make it harder, you want to make it a little bit more difficult, which is obviously what I want. You want a little bit more competitive games, but in reality, we're just way above everybody else. Talent-wise, our team is so much better. And if you think this really can't happen in the NFL, I mean, especially in the regular season, look what the Ravens did this year. San Francisco game, absolute blowout. They blew out the Seattle Seahawks. They blew out the Detroit Lions. They blew out the Miami Dolphins. Those are really good teams, playoff teams that they just blew out both away and home. So, it can happen if you just have a much talented team. With our offense, I mean, our offense it's not a run power offense. It's not a, spread them out, throw them. We're everything. We can do whatever we want. If you're shutting down a run, that's okay. We'll spread you out, and we're going to beat you with a bunch of receivers. We got a quarterback that can do this, get outside the pocket, make some plays for himself. No big deal. Hey, you're going to, drop back into coverage, make us, run the ball? Okay. We'll beat you with a top rookie running back in Jalen Jenkins. We got Derrick Henry that can power the ball in there. That's perfectly fine. We're whatever you want. We're adjustable. As Henry's going to fumble, Jets are going to recover. So, that's not what you want to see. But either way, and like I said, I was just talking about the defense. Really good luck. I mean, once we start, maybe the first drive of the game, we might struggle a little bit. But once we kind of figure out your tendencies or figure out what's happening, good luck to you. I mean, you're not going to really get too much on us. As Romeo Doubs with the touchdown, so the Jets finally get into the end zone, but this game is well already over. And that's going to be another victory. Another victory here against another top AFC opponent. It really was, I would say, close in the beginning, but it's just the whole thing. Once we get into that 2nd quarter, maybe 3rd quarter, we kind of just take the game over. That's exactly what we do. We kind of get into a rhythm, and that's exactly what we did in the 3rd quarter. Just took over the game. We ran the ball okay. Still over 100 yards rushing with Henry and Jenkins, not including Sampson's yards. But Cooper over 100. Great game for him. Waddle the touchdown. Joseph Good the touchdown. I mean, That Waddle touchdown was just easy. Just pitch and catch. Defense does the job. Unfortunately, I think we fell a little bit. Just one tackle for loss. He had the chance there for the sack, and he missed him. But we'll fall short. Getting him up to superstar. And just a solid game all around. So we go to 8-1. Looks like the Chargers right now at 6-3. Yeah, he does not get it. Sucks. But yeah, you can see 8-1, Ravens at 7-2, Bills at 7-2, who we'll face next week. Now, we did lose to the Dolphins. I still think we're better than them. It was just a big turnover game. But the Bills is going to be interesting. You can see they've allowed the least amount of points in the league at 155. They have a fantastic defense. We're at 158. So this might be the test. The Bills at 7-2 got Josh Allen. Now, the ratings don't seem to be playing out, but who knows? We'll see. This could be a possible AFC Championship matchup. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.